I'm Doug Menuet, a documentary photographer and filmmaker. I'd like to tell you about my new project about the digital revolution in the 1980s and 90s, when a hidden tribe of brilliant engineers, entrepreneurs, and venture capitalists sparked an explosion of innovation in Silicon Valley, changed our world forever. My project began in 1985 when I had a crazy idea. I had just returned to San Francisco from covering the famine in Ethiopia for Newsweek. I was devastated by the scale of human suffering I saw there. I began looking for a subject that was more hopeful for the human race. But then I heard Steve Jobs had just been forced out of his own company, Apple Computer, and he was going to start all over again. I realized I'd found my hopeful story right there in my own backyard. So my crazy idea was that I would get Steve Jobs to let me follow him and his team through the years while they built this radical new computer. I'd create a visual record of Steve's process of innovation and how he did it. And he agreed. I was fascinated by this passionate, dedicated team working around the clock, pushing themselves, sacrificing everything to achieve their dreams. I photographed Steve for more than 3 years, watching him build a new company and a new computer from the ground up. I decided to expand my story into Silicon Valley. And because Steve had trusted me with complete access, everyone did. I was able to gain access and shoot behind the scenes with John Warnock and Chuck Geschke at Adobe, Bill Gates at Microsoft, John Doerr at Kleiner Perkins, John Scully at Apple, Bill Joy at Sun Microsystems, Luke Gerstner at IBM, Carol Bartz at Autodesk, David Packard at Hewlett-Packard, Gordon Moore and Andy Grove at Intel, Mark Andreessen at Netscape, and over 70 other leading innovators and companies. The innovators of Silicon Valley not only changed our culture, our behavior, and every aspect of our lives, but they also created more jobs and wealth than at any time in human history. And I was there. I took over 250,000 photographs. I witnessed a revolution. I have stories no one's heard before. That gives me a voice and a responsibility. Now I'm making those stories come to life through Fearless Genius as a documentary film, a book, apps, a website, an exhibit, and an education program. The goal is to inform, entertain, challenge, and inspire audiences. Now, I'm inviting individuals and corporations who believe in the transformational power of the arts and education to join with me in making Fearless Genius a reality by becoming a project sponsor. There's a lot we can learn from Fearless Genius and the digital revolution that we can apply right now to encourage innovation and another tech revolution. Let's inspire the next generation of innovators. Who will be the next Steve Jobs? And where will she come from?